Hey guys, you join me here with stock starts with the t54, t54 lightweight, sorry. Going to get down to the nitty gritty and start taking things off. We're only going to go for the stock guns that you're going to have at the very beginning, or anything that you can carry on from the LTTB, so that one is. So we'll put that radio on. Sweet, that one isn't it, so we're going to have to mount that one. And again, going to have to mount the stock. This is a completely stock tank. I'm going to be taking off all of the lovely toys that make this tank fun to play on the live server. It's going to make it a lot harder to play on the live server. And there you go, there's the stock ammo. Back down to the small first aid kits, etc. And manual fire extinguisher. So there we go, 100% crew is completely fair. I don't mind if you guys with the replays do that, because you're going to be carrying it from the last tank. So here we go, there's the fully stock t54. It looks pretty much the same except for it's a smaller gun barrel, but you'll notice the difference when we get in game. Now I've already done a review of this, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, so let's just get straight in. I'm going to pause it there if it's not going to get us in, and see you in game. Hey guys, you meet me here on Corellia. Brilliant matchmaking as per usual. Tier 10s the whole way down. Got to have some proper struggles to, like the T95 tier 9. Not getting through that. I do have a 175 penetration, so that's a nice value there. 250 damage with a 7.8 second reload. Fully stock, 100% crew. As you can see, like, I'm struggling to pass this M48 pattern. This thing's stock isn't going to be the fast, lightweight thing that you're gonna love when you're in for ring game. So I'm just going to go up here. I'm going to be a bit protective at the beginning. They've got a lot of derp tanks down there. 183, easy one hit. Waffle Tractor 100, 2 hits depending what gun he's got. Could one hit me, it could ammo rack. I get ammo racked a lot, or set on fire. Seems to happen. So I've come up against the E50M. I've got a nice low profile. Okay. He overmatched the tiny bit of that turret there. I did think I had a low profile. And so I just bounced off the side of the E50M though, which is ridiculous in and itself. It's keeping him busy. Took 2 massive hits there from the E50M. I'm not going to shoot this guy in the turret. Shoot him in the bum. Wake him up a bit. Keep wiggling, moving around, because that back chat. The only reason people play artillery on this game is because they want to dirt people. And I'm the perfect target to dirt, especially with the autoloader back chat. Does not help I got the T110E3 sat up my backside. I'm still alive, and I'm still staying alive. I'll sit here and hopefully I can track this T62A. Not a one-shot for him. There you go, he's got something to think about now. He's going to try and rush me. Tried to hit him. I bounced, he missed, so it's all good. This M48 pattern should be doing a little bit more. So he's not going in. T103 absolutely annihilating A50M, which I am loving right now. And again, oh, the IS-7 got the kill. Wherever the IS-7 is. Oh, he died straight after. Autoloader artillery has that effect on people. Now I'm going to push up, get in the little canyon, see what kind of spotting shenanigans I can get away with. Now normally there's people behind that rock, so I'm fully expecting to just get derped by a tank destroyer camping away. I wasn't fully expecting that M48 pattern to go down here. Move out of the way. Get out of the way of that Jaegeru. He's going to be able to Absolutely annihilated in one hit. See if I can spot anyone else. Push forward and get into more cover. There you go, spotted one more guy. Helping this side. We don't have many people down our flank, so helping out as much as we can is good. The other flank is winning tremendously. And it being the live server, you can never really guess what's going to happen. So there you go. The Akvan's at E100, just sat there. I can't quite spot the artillery. I'm betting money he's up on that hill behind that cliff bit. No, for the life of my tank, I cannot spot that guy. But I'm spotting and doing spotting damage to the Akvan's at E100. And we've just spotted the FV215B183, which is taking a lot of damage. Oh, and he's out. That's a 2,000 health tank gone. A couple of seconds. Right now, the back chat's just fired, so I'm going to back up. There you go. Auto-loader artillery. When have you ever heard something so silly? Just going to keep them relatively spotted, but I think now I've revised where that hits me, it's going to be a bit further back. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn around, try and get out of the swamp to turn around because it takes you a month. Okay, I was going to go that way, but the M48 pattern seems to be desperate to get up there, so I'm going to go round. Hopefully I don't face the actual tanks. The AMX 5120. And there we go. I spoke about it, and there was the French coward. Heavy tank, as always. I don't know what it is with French players, French tank players, but they just cower every time I watch the game. There he was, tier 9 heavy tank, sat at the back, waiting for that one shot on me. Let's go over to the T110E3. Waffle tractor, yeah, you can imagine them coming in. It's gonna be slow if this guy doesn't get through. But tier 9 heavy tank, sat back, caravan. Good night. So that's how you're gonna play the tank. Now you could be a slight bit more offensive. You could be a little bit more scouty with the better radio. See, I did hardly anything that time. Damage due to players' assistance was only 680. I'm not entirely sure why I didn't get the spotting damage for the FV21583, but that happens. So we're going to jump straight into another game. Show you as an average what you can expect. It could go terrible, it could go great, but it's just to give you a bit of the performance figures on what you can expect when you first get yours and you don't have everything chucked on it like so many people in the replays do. Now I see reviews about tanks all the time and they are constantly 100% crew, the best skills of brothers in arms, camouflage if they need camouflage, gun rammer, etc., and they're just popping out shot after shot on the run, or their aiming circles massively shorter. I'm going to show you what it's actually going to be like to get these tanks, because a lot of us will be excited to get it. I really do. I do want the LTTB, I want this, I want the RU, and I want the T49. Mostly, actually out of all of those, I'd probably prefer to be like everybody else and want the T49 for the sheer dope. But to play that many games, a lot of people just get disheartened. My tech tree, I've unlocked loads on the tech tree. I've played loads on the tech tree, but I don't have loads in my garage because I sell them and try other tanks. That's kind of what I do. And to go in, you know, straight in, say we're going to go for the T49, I'm going to have to get the Chaffee, which luckily I had enough experience saved up from the M5 to get, now that it's got a reduced rate, so thumbs up. Straight to the T37. Now the T37 has the Chaffee gun. It's terrible, absolutely terrible Chaffee gun. And you're going to have to play through that tank the whole way, and then you're going to have to get the M41 Walker Bulldog, which will have a good gun at the beginning. That was a nice shot, nice accuracy on this. It's Russian, so it should have a little bit of Stalin blood in it. SU-101, let's see if there's any side-scraping abilities to this tank. There is not. And I missed. I'm going to take it, go around this way, have a quick look. He's just fired. My gun's aiming nowhere near where I'm actually aiming it. Just going to get around this guy and finish him off. Oh my dear. So we bounced off the back end of an SU-101 with 175mm of penetration. Dodge that Tiger 1 shell. And bounce the SU. Right, this is atrocious. Absolutely stupid. How that shot in the side didn't go in and how the shot in the back didn't go in. I'm just lucky this LTTV was here to back me up, because the unreliability of this game is ridiculous. It's not the tank, it's the game. There's a Tiger 1, so you know, there you go. You can go in, side scrape, give them 2 degrees of angle of your tank, they can go straight through, and when you're shooting them in the back, you don't go through. I'm just going to quickly check out the... Oh, no, it's the test server, so the Russians at the top, obviously. SU-100 one, I don't know if it was which one, but that has 45 rear hull armour. This one has 40, and that stopped a 175mm penetrating shell. So that's the kind of experience you're going to be getting 9 times out of 10. You could say that I could have done something different, but when you're in those situations, why should it bounce? Why should it not go through? 175 stopped by 40, and it's a pretty flat plate. His shot going in at a ridiculous angle, knocking out my engine and doing full damage. It's just these things that you got to think about, where just presume that the game's unfair. Get into a game, presume that game's unfair, and you'll have a good game because you won't put yourself in stupid situations like that, where you're like, oh, I got 175 pen, and then it not working out. So that's the review of the T54 lightweight stock start. It's good. I do like it. The speed's good. The manoeuvrability's good. The gun is normally reliable, like you've seen on the roof. First shot, it went perfectly into the lower hole. It could have just dumped it into the floor, which so many of my tanks have done before. It just took a shot from about that angle and went through, knocked out the engine, and then I shot a guy on a flat surface and didn't go through. So we were just squished in there. If things were different, we could have probably had a better gameplay. Gun's reliable. Tracks are normally reliable on this, actually. The whole plate, as you've seen a couple of the shots, I did get a bounce off in the previous game. The engine does get hit a lot. That's one of the things I've noticed. But I hope you enjoy yours. You know, upgrade the engine, upgrade the gun. Sorry, get the better rate of fire going. You're going to have the same damage and penetration. You get a better rate of fire, and it's more accurate. So you're kind of looking at a slightly improved version of this when you fill it up. But then again, this leads to the T54, which is a great tank, as they troll me a lot. So that's the first one. I don't really know what to say more about it, other than the fact that it's a great little tank. It's a light tank, and it's deceptive. I keep playing it like a medium tank because it just looks so much like the medium T54. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the tank and the tank line. The LTTB is going to be great. That's going to be put on this video. And like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully I can do some more on the live server and show you some proper results with some of the already in-game tanks. See you guys.